Hello, my name is Voya and welcome to My Deep Guide, but this is like, let's call it the synth edition, because from time to time I do other types of videos, be it from DIY or repairs or comparison of synthesizers or sometimes even reviews of musical instruments. This video is about a thing that makes me really happy. A couple of weeks ago I found a synthesizer that I was looking for a very long time, and it's Korg Prophecy. Now I already have the Korg Z1, which is its older brother, much more powerful. They are similar types of beasts, but I was always curious about the Prophecy. How does it compare? How does it sound? And plus, just as an instrument, it just kind of tickled my fancy. However, the asking prices are a little bit too high to my liking, so I was always waiting for a good deal. And a good deal appeared because this one was in need of attention. It was broken. It was generally in good nick, so not a huge problem, on one button missing, but the main problem was that the outputs were not equal. So the right output was, I think, by 9 or 12 decibels, depending on how you check it, lower than the left output. That meant that it needs repair, and that meant that I could get it for $35, which is pretty cool. So when I got it, I tested it out, then opened it up and wanted to see, exploratory checking stuff out, and let's see how that went. Alright, so this is the main board. And the ones that I'm gonna be replacing are these electrolytes, which are originally 100 microfarads at 6.7 volts or 6.3 volts, and they were here next to the IC22, and there was one over here next to the IC, whatever it is, 20, I guess. So I just took those three off, and the easiest thing for me how I take them off is I just kind of twist them, take them off, and then it's much easier to get rid of this kind of plastic cover, at least it should be. So that's the thing that I've done so far. I'm gonna replace them with 100 microfarads but 16 volts and ELNA, so much better quality, and they're audio grade quality electrolytes. So that should help with the output. And once I'm done with this, then I'm going to just resolder the output jacks on the output board to kind of eliminate all of those things and then see what we get. And here we are. So the old capacitors are taken off. I've kind of refreshed the soldering parts. So the plus and minus panels are now fresh and ready to receive the new capacitors, and they have also have a little bit of solder on their feet so that they can attach more easily. So the next thing is to attach them to the board and then move forward. And here they are. So these are the new caps now placed instead of the old ones, and hopefully that should, if I'm lucky, then I don't have to replace the other ones, because these are the ones that are low voltage and usually kind of go wonky. All right, so here's the output board, and these are the main outs, and these are the secondary outs or something, whatever. I'm quite glad I took it out, because these connections look really freaking ugly. So it would be a good idea to kind of refresh them, and that should help. And here they are refreshed, and I've also refreshed these connections for the ground, just in case. And I noticed that this one was actually not correctly fastened as well, so I did that as well. So hopefully these two fixes will be enough, and I'm gonna put it up together and test it out and see what we have. All right, so I got my live up, and I'm generally gonna be first time powering it up after this one. So let's see here and sniff if anything is going wrong. It's powering up, that's good. Okay, so far so good. Nothing smelling weird. Okay. Let's see here. All right, so that's a very, very lively preset. So let's initialize the preset actually, so that I can hear it properly. Okay, enter. Yes, I am sure. And now. Nope. Nope. Did not fix it. I mean, it works, but it's a bit better. But apparently I probably will have to let's see, how much are we talking about? 36, 48, almost 12 dB. Almost 12 dB difference between them. So, damn. So that didn't fix it. This should have been it. Maybe it's some of the other caps, I'm not sure. They all looked good. So yeah, at least I didn't screw it up. And now it has better caps there placed to begin with. So it's not all lost. All right. Mauser has delivered, and I have my missing capacitors for the prophecy here. So now let's get the board out once more, replace them all, and see if that actually helps. Because I really think that those awful SMD caps from the 90s are to blame. So let's get going. And here we are, about an hour or so later. Let's see, no, hour and a half. So all of the old caps are out. I've replaced every single capacitor on the board. Check them out. They seem to be looking okay. So now I need to rehook it up and see what happens. Have I fixed it? Have I not fixed it? Have I made it worse? Better? Let's see. Yeah, it's such a nice sight to actually just see all of these little caps towering up instead of those horrible little SMDs. I like this. All right, let's power it up and see. What did we do? All right, powered up, didn't explode. Nothing is smelling bad, so that's a good start. Keeping my expectations low, right? All right, let's see. Perfect. This is awesomeness. So it is actually fixed. This is absolutely freaking awesome. Oh. I have the Korg Prophecy. I'm super happy that I managed to repair it, and it actually sounds better when you recap it. I always thought that that's like such a minor difference in sound quality. I knew that there's a reason why people recap the outputs of the older synthesizers, but I never thought that the difference was actually so profound and audible. It just opens up the whole synth quite a bit. So that's another thing which is interesting. But either way, I'm very happy that I managed to fix it. I'm really happy it was a cheap fix. It was a quick fix and something that I could do easily. I'm super happy that I didn't break it in the process, because that's always a thing that can happen when dealing with older boards. And now I'm super excited to start using it, testing it, and then comparing it with the Z1 as well, which is one of my all-time favorite synths. I hope you found the video interesting or useful, or both. If you did, please like and subscribe and ding the notification bell to get notified when new videos on my deep guide, mainly e-ink type of content, but sometimes I have these types of kind of forays into synthesizers and musical instruments, stuff that makes me very happy. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for the support. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye!